are live. What's up, everybody? Daniel Allison, the average dude. I got my squeezer and my coffee in the frame this morning. Fred, what you think about that?
How many shows has it been since you've had your squeezer live?
Oh, it's been a few, and I'll tell you a funny story. Yesterday with Michelle Fitzgerald on there yesterday. I didn't want to bring out the squeezer, Fred.
Yeah.
I didn't want to bring out. I thought, you know what? I just met this guest. I don't want to look too strange right here in the beginning. I don't want to be squeezing and trying to do that. So, hey, there's room to grow because we were talking about taking our mask off. Remember?
Yeah.
So, hey, look at here. What kind of day is Russ Hammond gonna have?
Big day.
That's big day energy, baby. That's big day energy. When you hit the field with a little extra energy, a little extra pep in your step, good things are going to happen. And that's what we do every single weekday morning. If this is your first time here, we've done it 251 days in a row. And we get our mind right for 15 minutes. And Fred is standing up. I think it's in his kitchen with some recessed lighting behind it.
Man, you know what? I would rather stand up during this show.
Hey, because you've got big energy, man. You use your energy to do things, to get things done, don't you?
Big energy. Yeah.
Hey, tell me, what does it feel like? Does it feel different standing up?
Yeah, I'm able to prop myself up. I can move around if I want to, really get jiggy with it. I can do all this stuff on my feet.
I think that's important. I mean, if I was standing up and you were standing up, we could probably dance a little bit, couldn't we?
Yeah, in separate locations, because they couldn't nobody stand us dancing in the same location. People would go wild, son.
Hey, that may happen. That may happen on July 30th. You never know. We're going to have music. We're going to have people. We're going to be jumping around. Vicky Watts will be there. How's your Tennessee visit today, Russ? So she's talking to Russ in the comments. We've been having great comments. Thank y'all so much. Keep that activity on the bus going. And there is something that I wanted to talk to my co-host about this morning.
Let me hear
it. Yesterday evening, I was having just a fine evening, Fred. Yep. I really was.
Just okay.
Just fine. Just kind of landing the plane. And I said, well, I'm going to get on this LinkedIn. I'm going to get on the LinkedIn. And I started thumbing through it a little bit. And someone had posted something. And I've been out here. I've been trying to get attention on LinkedIn. I'll do videos and I'll do things. And I might get 1 or 2 likes or whatever. And then some people don't ever post at all. And they get all these likes. And yesterday that person, it was you, Fred. It was you.
Me?
Yeah. And I had this feeling and I said, man, he doesn't ever post. He hasn't posted in a month. And we're trying to grow a following. And now he's going to post on here and he's going to get more likes on his videos than I get on mine. Help me with that. Why am I feeling that, Fred?
There could be some insecurities lingering around you, Danny. Right?
No.
Hey, look, let's do this right here. Your posts on LinkedIn are amazing.
Oh, Fred,
you're definitely more consistent.
Oh, man.
You have a dedicated following.
No.
There's nothing to be disappointed or jealous about, okay?
I want to talk about how we can take those initial feelings of jealousy and we can say, hey, what is it that Fred's doing or whoever is doing, right? When we kind of take off that first layer and say, what is it that Fred is doing to get better? So anytime we feel jealousy or envy, that means somebody is doing something that we want to learn from that person. Yeah. And so personal growth, and the reason I brought this up this morning, you hardly ever post on LinkedIn. When you do, people love your videos. And I thought, what is it about Fred's videos that make them engaging? Tell me, when do you decide to do a LinkedIn video? How did you decide to do that one yesterday?
So in the past, I used to do a lot of did you know videos. And you know, people, when they see me, they're like, hey, I hadn't seen a video. So I was connecting with people, and it's time to do it again because people miss it. They miss the engagement. They miss the information. It could be funny. I don't know.
That's right. Hey, and you know, the timing of it, we've been doing this primarily on LinkedIn. Like I'm not very good with the social media. I do the LinkedIn. I don't do all the things that we should do on LinkedIn. And here we are, we're doing this live program, but so you're telling me you're going to start doing videos. Is that what you're telling the studio audience here?
I posted yesterday. If somebody has not watched it, go watch it. Give us some feedback on this video. Would you like to see some more of posts just like that one?
You know what I would love to see? I would love to see more of them, and I would love to see the link to this particular program on there too, because we want to get people's minds right.
Well, now you just elevated beyond my computer capabilities at that point.
Hey, we need some help over here on this bus. Y'all can see that we need some help. You know what else I want to talk about before we get into the energy?
Russ had a great comment. Let's not skip it.
Okay, let's get over here. Let's get over here to Russ. Freddie does have an ace in his pocket with the #1 equipment in the world.
Boom.
Hey, did you pay him?
Bobcat equipment has moved more dirt around this universe than any other brand combined.
Hey, that's called networking, and Fred goes and buys his shoes, and then Russ supports Fred. Isn't that how it works? Isn't that how we have good relationships? You buy your shoes, he takes care of your feet, you sell a lot of Bobcats, and he's got your back. I love that. Hey, you know what? I want to talk about this one too, since we're talking about sales. This one came up.
Vicky.
Rejection.
What is that?
I have learned something about rejection. I've been doing the sales and business development for 30 years. We call people, we hate hearing no. We hate feeling that rejected feeling, no matter how long we've been doing it. You all right? And but it doesn't matter what I have learned, even when you're, say, inviting people to a podcast, inviting them to an event like we're having, we feel those things. We might not even be selling something, right? So a lot of times when we're calling people, and what I'm noticing, I'm talking to a lot of people. I'm having a lot of conversation. Man, people are busy. There's an ebb and flow to their day. Things are happening. Things are happening with us. If Fred calls me at 1 minute during the day, I might be busy. I might be short with him. He calls me at another day. He might say, Daniel, when do you ever shut up? Right? So we have this ebb and flow of humans, and I want to just talk and hear Freddie's thoughts about rejection and how we can kind of frame it where we don't take it personally.
Well, I don't take it personally.
You don't ever take it personally.
I have had so many yeses that you have to at some point expect some no's. I have crafted myself to push for a yes. It doesn't matter if it's on behalf of my customer, my family, something for me. I always push for a yes, and I will push it as far as I have to push it to get an outcome, right? There will be no maybe, there will be no we'll check it out. Like we're going to a conclusion, and it's yes or no.
I like that. I've got a couple of things here that I wrote down. Reframe the narrative, right? When we feel that, when we feel it, we take it personally. Are they really talking about us? What's the real situation? If we think just one layer deeper, focus on control, your effort and attitude. Man, if you can get rejected or a call not go well, and then you make that next call and you have that energy and enthusiasm, that's when you know you're getting there. That short fuse, and always just keep the energy up. That's a big deal. Let's look here. Vicky says you have to make the ask. You have to make the ask. What do you think, Fred? Got to make the ask.
Yeah. We have to get to an answer.
got to get to an answer. And look at here.
The energy up.
Where in the
Detroit Rock City?
Detroit Rock City, Antarctic Mike on the move. He's been going around the country speaking for a long time. We're going to have Antarctic Mike back on the program. One last thing here, but we're talking about, and here it comes. We've been talking about the energy bus. We call this particular program your energy bus ride into the workday. What about rule 5 of the energy bus, Fred?
Let's go to rule 6.
Let's go to rule 6. That's what I wanted to do. Thank you.
Yes,
Rule
sir.
6, post a sign that says no energy vampires allowed. No energy vampires allowed. What does that mean?
So an energy vampire is a person who will absolutely suck the life out of you, your goals, and your vision. And sometimes they don't even know they're doing it.
Good morning, Susmitha. She made it live. You remember when she was here? She was here all the time, man. It was awesome. No, hey, Susmitha, great to have you here. Good morning. Absolutely, they will. Post a sign that says no energy vampires. This book was written about 13 or 14 years ago. And of course, for a large majority of that time, I was with Waldrop, but I had a time period there where I had gone to several different companies. No energy vampires allowed. This is a big deal. I used to put up a sign on my cubicle, right? And of course, people would laugh, but it would also, I would point to that sign when we would start getting into territory that was like that, right? And that way, you almost had a way to kind of joke it off. You just point at the sign. Because people are going to have bad days. People are going to complain. How do you handle it if somebody at your job starts complaining? You can't kick them out of the office, can you?
This morning, we had a sales call at 7:30, and I know me talking about this will not bother the guy. So you got 16 Bobcat salesmen or so on a call.
Yeah.
You got the sales manager hopping on. He gets the call going, and one of the first things he talks about is he's got a flat tire this morning and how he's got to deal with that flat tire.
With the sales group on the call.
With a bunch of hungry dogs on the back of a meat truck. That's what I got to listen to. So after that call, I called him and I said, hey, man, nobody wants to hear that.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to hear about the flat tire or the negative energy. That's not the way we want to get going. And you know what he said? You're right. You're right.
Hey, and that applaud you both for kind of handling that. Susmitha says energy vampires also are those who let you spinning in circles because they can't land on one side. What do you think she means by that?
Oh, just keep you bouncing back and forth, never getting to a conclusion, and that will wear you down.
Folks, the energy vampire, the true energy vampire, again, that gentleman this morning, he's not like that all the time. That's why he was able to take that, right? Yeah. You were able to say that to him because he's not like that all the time. A true energy vampire, you have to reject these folks. You have to get them out of your circle because if you engage in their drama, they will pull you into their negativity. They've got a problem for every solution. They don't want to be helped. They have formed their identity around complaining and sucking the energy out of things. Would you agree with that, Fred, or am I being too harsh?
No, that's it. And if I called him later today and I started complaining about something, it would be his responsibility to give it right back to me.
That's right. That's right. And we've talked about this before, calling out each other, right? Nobody's going to be perfect. We're going to complain. We're going to fall into these things. But when we have accountability people, when we're trying to get better, when we're open enough to hear from other people that we know, like, and respect, friends, we call those, that's when we know to make a change. That's when we know to wipe that cottage cheese off our mouth, remember? Right?
Or you can have the vent from the Bobcat with the auto HVAC, blow it off.
Oh, I'm still mad about that. Man, you got 50 likes and I didn't even get 4. Come on, man. That's something wrong with that. Hey, finish this out today. What you going to tell us?
Well, here's the deal. It will be tough to tell somebody the truth, that they're being negative and you don't want that on your bus, but it will be the best thing for both of you.
It will be the best thing. Thanks so much, everybody. I think everybody that was on the comments today will be at the Masterminds of Construction. That's July 30th, and we're super pumped. And I've got to get to work now. Let's roll. See y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.